A shy, introverted top student girl has been silently bullied at school for a long time, but every time she gets targeted, the most rebellious and cold bad boy on campus shows up first to protect her. Their first encounter happens when she is cornered by classmates, trembling in fear in a dark corner. He steps in, drives the bullies away, and even gently comforts her. Overwhelmed and extremely sensitive, the girl panics and runs away. The next day in class, she realizes the boy who saved her life is actually the new transfer student, and now sits right behind her. After school, the bullies come back again. They publicly humiliate her and even threaten to destroy her family. The boy, who had been sleeping in the back row, immediately stands up the moment he hears the noise. In seconds, he takes down the bullies and their followers with ease. He tries to finish them off, but the girl desperately stops him. To him, she looks too soft, too forgiving, and that only makes him angry. But what he doesn't know is she's not weak. She's just afraid that things will escalate and drag him into trouble. The bullies realize they're outmatched and leave with harsh threats, telling her to meet them in an alley later with a mysterious smile. The boy is disappointed in her constant submission and walks away. The girl secretly follows him, but he notices right away. He slows down on purpose, lets her bump into him, and asks what she wants. Cornered and desperate, she finally admits everything. She says she's been constantly bullied at school. The boy is a special transfer student personally arranged by the principal. His background is not ordinary, and even the bullies are afraid of him. She begs him to protect her for 3 months, until graduation exams, but he refuses immediately. He's not someone who does charity work. Just when she falls into complete despair, the bullies keep calling her, forcing her to go to the alley. With no choice left, she goes to him again and asks for help. To earn his protection, she even offers to clean his house and cook for him. The boy deliberately scares her, saying that being alone with him could be dangerous. If he wanted to do something, she couldn't escape. Innocent and naive, she actually starts taking off her clothes. He panics instantly and stops her, telling her to put them back on. Softened, he brings out a first aid kit and lets her treat her injuries. Afterwards, he suddenly gets a stomach pain attack. She rushes to support him, accidentally touching his waist. Once he recovers, his usual teasing attitude returns, joking that she's taking advantage of him. Learning that he lives alone and barely eats properly, she prepares him a full warm meal. For the first time, the boy, who has always been alone, feels genuinely cared for. He lets her sit and eat with him, but she quickly leaves, worried her dorm might close. When she returns, she finds her bed soaked on purpose by the bullies. Completely isolated, she sits alone on the cold bed all night. The next day, news reaches the boy that she's been cornered again in an alley. He finally learns the truth. Her bullying started because a girl's love interest kept approaching her. Unable to confess, the rejection turned into anger, and she became the target of all their frustration. The boy rushes in just in time, shielding her as a brick falls. He easily takes down the attackers. Then he looks at her and questions her directly. "Did you steal someone's crush?" She explains through tears that she did nothing wrong. It was all a misunderstanding and pure bullying. Later in the cafeteria, the bullies try again, this time spilling food on her. Unlike before, the girl finally stands up for herself and demands to check the security cameras. The boy arrives just in time. He says an apology isn't enough and immediately demonstrates it by throwing food back onto the bully's follower. After taking her home to change clothes, he tells her he can protect her, but she has to earn it by making him happy. She secretly searches online for ways to please him, but he catches her. He reads everything out loud, including rule number 3, and kiss him. He asks if she dares to do it. She freezes. He turns to leave, but in a split second, she grabs him and kisses him first. The boy freezes completely. Then, in the next moment, he pulls her into his arms, pins her down, and looks at her with burning intensity, and he warns her in a low voice, "If you're the one starting the fire, you'd better be ready for the consequences."